Hi, everybody. The Donna Shaw team here, afternoon around the house. I'm Donna Shaw.
I'm Kendra Rainier.
And I'm Scott Lee.
Welcome, you guys. Hey, another week in this COVID-19, and we thought we would just share a little bit about how we work with our buyers and our sellers, and if you are moving out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So, hey, Kendra, let us find out, what do we all do for our sellers during this time and in the normal or new normal?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a new normal when we get back to doing business every day out in the field. But right now, we're meeting virtually with sellers, having them walk through their house with them on a video, still giving them options as far as staging and repairs they should fix along the way. Asking them to point out things that maybe they think might be a concern, and also pointing out the things that they loved about their house so that we know how to advertise it properly. After we've done that and we kind of come up with a game plan and we've seen the house, we can go back, do our CMAs just like we normally would, find comparables, and start setting up the photographer. We do have an online signature system that allows us to send all docs. And there again, through Zoom, like we're doing right now, we're able to share those docs, go over them line by line, just like we were sitting at the kitchen table with you, so you know what you're going to be signing. Once we've scheduled a photographer, they are typically coming out and doing pictures, video, and floor plans. So, you know, you're getting a full feel of what your house looks like. During those floor plans, they're measuring rooms for us and doing all the things that we aren't able to come into your home and do. So Scott, hopefully that'll help you on the buying end, working with buyers and getting them set up to virtually come and tour the houses.
Yeah, I think so, Kendra. I mean, you know, the old style is, you know, hey, we would set up a meeting at the office, you come in and, you know, we have a face-to-face and everything. But with the new rules applying right now, we can't do that. So what I have been doing is, after I had an initial phone conversation with the folks, is I set up a Zoom meeting with them. So we do at least have a face-to-face virtually with each other. And to Kendra's point, you know, using the forms in dot loop, whenever we have a beginning conversation, we go over the consumer notice. So I always email that ahead. And so basically we're following the same form, but we're doing it on Zoom meeting, which, you know, you have that little bit air of credibility because you're actually face to face as opposed to just a voice on the phone. And, you know, and again, after that, you know, you can always set up contracts and stuff like that going forward. And then, you know, it is a matter of just finding out what kind of house you're going to be looking for, finding out if you've been pre-approved, if we have to set you up with any kind of mortgage people or anything like that. And even at this point, you know, we can start up looking at houses. You know, even though we can't go and do a physical showing, we can always set up. And, you know, when things free up to the point that we're able to go, you know, see houses, then we already have a really good game plan of, you know, what type of house you're looking for, and you know, we can get those showings set up.
So 2 questions for you. One for you, Kendra. Hey, do you have any visuals on what the floor plans look like?
I do. Let me try and screen share this with you so that you get an idea. This is a house I recently listed. So this is the first floor. So it has measurements. It has the diagram. Hopefully you can see that there. I'm not.
Yep.
No, it looks good.
Yep.
Trying to flip out here so I can go back, and this is some of the photography. You know, we end up with an actual outright, you know, good photography. We found a photographer with a waiver, so they're getting some good photography for us. And then some of the walkthrough tours, this is just one that my photographer did for me. So I'll let that zoom here a little bit, but some are more of a 3D, what's called a Matterport tour. This is more of a walkthrough tour. So we do have some options for our sellers to choose from and what they like best. But I think this gives a much more realistic view of if you were actually walking through the house. So I personally like this better, but each person has their own. Trying to figure out how to unshare now. Okay, all right.
So, and then Scott, I don't know if you have any other screens open that kind of show any of the .loom forms or anything of that sort.
I really didn't have one set up, but again, they're all standard forms, and you know.
Yeah, I think we're still doing business the same way we always did business. It's just via some kind of visual computer program or your phone program. So you still get to meet with us and see who we are, and we get to see who you are. The other thing we want to share is if you're actually moving out of the area, Lancaster County, all across the country or even the world, I am a part of a coaching program that I have contacts with throughout the whole country and actually the world. And all I would need, or any of us, since I am coached, the team benefits from that, so I can actually help everybody through this. So all I need to do is actually just put in the area you're looking for, and here, this is just San Francisco. So at that point, I have 30 plus people that I can choose from. We would have that opportunity. We can interview people for you and still help you throughout your buying process. So if you know of anybody that's actually looking to move out of Lancaster County, we work Lancaster, Lebanon, Dauphin, and York County a little bit outside of Lancaster County, but anybody out of the state of Pennsylvania or out of those areas, and let us know, and we will actually help them as well. So a little bit of information about how we work. We would be happy to have a consultation with whether you're buying or selling or moving out of the area. Just let us know.
Donna, just so that everybody understands, is business being done the same from state to state right now with real estate? Because obviously most people realize that we're not out showing houses because we're sitting here talking to them on our computer.
Yeah, no, actually, I was just talking to somebody out in Colorado. They're kind of in the same shutdown as we are. They are not allowed to go out and show homes. But I know they're throughout the country, they are now starting to show homes. Down south, I think the gal that I was talking to down in Texas, I think they are just starting to go back out and being able to go into the properties and start showing them. So yeah, each state is different, each area is different. So if you have questions, you can still reach out to us. We will contact somebody and see how they are able to move forward. So.
And keep in mind, like our new Bright MLS system that we've been working with the last, I don't know, is it going on 2 years now, maybe? That it does allow us to search properties up and down a good bit of the coast. And so we can start you in the process, but then flip you out to an agent to help you once we've got you all ready to go. So, and you actually know where you might want to settle in at.
Yeah, and if you actually have family that is coming from the area, out of the area into Lancaster County, let them know. We can help them here. I just had an agent reach out to me, and she was from West Virginia. She had her best friend was moving here. He actually lives in Mount Joy. So she connected me with him, and so I'm able to help him here. So whether you have an agent outside of the area that you know, but you need help coming here, just tell that agent to contact either Kendra, Scott, or I, and we'll take care of them as well.
There you
go. Okay, everybody. Well, it was great talking to you again. Keep an eye out for our videos, Afternoon Around the House, and we'll catch up with you next week.
Take care.
Bye.